Good evening, everyone. Today, we will be discussing an important moral dilemma that affects both the environment and people's livelihoods. Imagine working for a company that has developed a highly efficient manufacturing process, but you discover that it is causing serious environmental harm. Speaking up could save the environment but might also lead to job losses. Staying silent protects the company and its workers, but at a great cost to nature. To explore different perspectives, we interviewed students from different courses to hear their opinions on this tough decision. After that, our group will also share our own thoughts on the matter. Let's get started.
Sir, what's your name and your department?
I'm Kenneth B. Dolera from BCS 1A.
And this is the question. You work for a company that has developed a new manufacturing process that greatly improves productivity, but you discover that this is causing significant environmental damage. Reporting this would force the company to halt production, harming its profit and causing many employees to lose their job. Do you expose the environmental impact, prioritizing the planet, or stay silent to protect the company and livelihood of your coworkers?
For me, I will report it since environment is very important, especially if what we're talking is in the field like rice and plants, like in a farm. I will report it because it might cause more bigger damage and shortage of the supplies and harmful to the people in the community. And even though the company will lose their profit and I might lose my job, it's better to help the other people who might have rely on farming especially for the poor people. That's my answer.
Thank you, sir.
Work for a company that has developed a new manufacturing process that greatly improves productivity, but you discover that is causing significant environmental damage. Reporting this would force the company to have production, harming its process and causing many employees to lose their jobs. Do you expose the environmental impact, prioritizing the planet, or stay silent to protect the company and the livelihoods of your coworkers?
um, I think expose na ako kay mao man jud ang dapat nga angay buhaton, pero babala nag madaghay mga employee nga maugtangan og trabaho job kay napa may laing opportunity nga makuha pa nilang napay opportunity nga trabaho bitong, so kay expose ra mo jud ang buhaton. Thank you.
First is state your name and your department.
I am Nealine L. Pantinos from BS Ed English 1A.
Then this is your question. So, you work for a company that has developed a new manufacturing process that greatly improves productivity, but you discovered that it is causing significant environmental damage. Then, reporting this would force the company to halt production, harming its profits and causing many employees to lose their jobs. Do you expose the environmental impact, prioritizing the planet, or staying silent to protect the company and the livelihoods of your coworkers?
Well, in that case, I will choose to choose the environment because in the case of the workers, they can have another job. They could find another job, and if we damage or not take good care of our environment, then we could never have another environment. And it is a natural resources that we have, so we must cherish it and should take good care of it. So we should avoid damaging it. And in that case, yes, I will take good care. I will choose to take good care of the environment.
Thank you for that
Thank you.
wonderful answer.
As a worker, I would report the environmental impact because protecting the planet is more important in the long run. If we harm the environment, now it can cause bigger problems for everyone, including our companies and its employees in the future. Instead of staying silent, I would try to find a solution that balances both productivity and sustainability.
My answer in this issue is that I believe The ethical choice is to expose the environmental impact rather than protecting the company and its employees. Why? Long-term harm to the planet could outweigh short-term gains. Environmental damage can affect everyone, including future generations. So it's crucial to prioritize sustainability even if it means facing difficult consequences now.
I would expose the environmental impact because protecting the planet ensures long-term sustainability and prevents greater harm to communities and future generations. While halting production may cause short-term economic hardship, failing to act could lead to legal consequence and irreversible damage. Instead, I would advocate for finding a solution that balances productivity with environmental responsibility.
For me, I would prioritize the planet and expose the environmental damage despite potential short-term consequences to promote transparency, accountability, and sustainable practices.
As a worker, I will report the damage that caused to our environment because protecting the planet is the crucial for everyone futures. But I will also try to work with the company to find solution to reduce the harmful in the environment so that the environment and job of the employees will be both saved.
So the best choice is to report the environmental damage, because protecting the planet is more important in the long run because pollution can cause serious harm to people, wildlife, and future generations. While the company may face losses, it can work on finding a safer way to operate. If the issue is ignored, it could lead to worse consequences later, including legal trouble and even bigger financial losses. Being honest is punishing for a solution is the responsible thing to do.
I would expose the environmental impact. While it's true that halting production would have negative consequences for the company and employees in the short term, the long-term damage to the planet is far more significant. Protecting the environment is a global responsibility, and we cannot sacrifice it for the sake of short-term economic gain. Additionally, by reporting the issue, the company may be able to find alternative solutions that are both environmentally friendly and profitable. This could lead to a more sustainable future for the company and its employees. So this is really a tough situation because both choices have serious consequences. But if I were in this position, I would report the environmental damage. Protecting the environment is important for everyone, not just for now but for the future. However, I would also try to find a solution that helps both sides, like suggesting ways to reduce the damage without completely stopping production. That way, the company can still operate and workers won't lose their jobs immediately. It's important to do what's right while also considering the people affected.
For me, in this dilemma, while protecting the jobs and the company's profits, it is important the long-term consequences of environmental damage could be more far harmful. Exposing the issue and addressing it to be prioritized as sustainability, ensuring the health of the planet for the future generations. Ultimately, transparency and ethical responsibility should take precedence, even if it means the sacrificing of short-term gains.